What's going on, everyone? This is Sarge, and what you're looking at here is some gameplay of me using SV98 in close quarter, just to kind of give you guys an idea of how the bolt actions work in Battlefield 3. You're going to get to see how it was designed, the way it was produced by DICE to be not as effective. Now, I'm going to pull some pretty impressive shots, as you can see, a nice drag shot there. The problem with the bolt actions in Battlefield 3 is that you're not getting one-hit kills at close distances like you were in Bad Company 2. And so it's more of a campy class. If you're going to be running the bolt actions, you have to kind of stay back farther and try to pick off your targets from a distance, which is the more realistic aspect of the game and how recons play out. But at the same time, it's not going to have as much fun factor as it did in Bad Company. Now, for those of you guys who remember how the recons played in the traditional Battlefield games, such as 1942 and Battlefield 2, they were also very campy type weapons. You couldn't be as aggressive, and that's how they were originally designed. But the problem with that is, in competitively, it's a completely different field. The Recon class was never considered a good class to play. It was more of a spotting tool, and many players in the competitive scene never really used the Recon to take objectives and hold flags. It was just not a very useful class for competitive players, and it was only until Bad Company that the class itself became a competitive class. Now, many of you guys may think, okay, well, how did I handle Recon in the older Battlefields? Well, I was never actually a Recon player. That may be a surprise to some of you guys, but it was never my primary class. I was more of a hybrid. I kind of hopped around from class to class using the Engineer, the Assault, and then every once in a great while I would hop on Recon. Because it was not my type. I'm not the type of person who stays back and tries to pick off targets and becomes a spotting tool for my team. It's not really redeems as effective, and plus you had commanders who could do all that work for you. It wasn't just not an overall useful class in the older Battlefield. So what do I think of the Recon? I just think in regards to using a bolt action, it's just not going to be as effective if you're trying to rush and be aggressive. As you can see me here, you're going to just be losing a lot of close quarter battles, especially with the damage being so high in the core game. You're just not going to win. You're going to have to rely heavily on your sidearm to carry you, and it's just not going to be a good thing. So I would recommend not playing the classes you see me playing here in this video. You may pull off some impressive shots. You may, pick off some, good kills every once in a while, but it's not going to help your team. I think in the long run, you're not going to benefit your team as much. Whereas if you were doing the same thing, playing like an Engineer kit or an Assault kit, it's just you're not going to be as effective as you were in Bad Company 2. So you can go ahead and play around with it. I know you're going to be finding yourself being a lot more useful if you stay back, but that's not my type of play style. I'm not the campy type of player. But if you like to rush in, I would suggest running another type of class for that. So as you can see, that was just only quick gameplay for you guys, and just a short insight of me sharing my ideas of how the Recon class plays out. As you can see, I took the top leaderboard there, but my team still lost. I just feel like I can do a lot more with using the other classes. Let me know what you guys think about the Recon class below in the comments. Maybe some of you guys might like it, maybe you guys don't. Also, don't forget to subscribe for more Battlefield. I'll be uploading more videos coming soon.